Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Trinity and I'm about to do another school related video for you guys. So I'm going to be telling you guys school rumors that were told about me. Everybody should be clicking the thumbs up button. Everybody. So we're going to start with grade school, and yeah, grade school. Now you already heard me talk about my 4th grade story and how I just had a bad group of friends, etc, etc. Well, I did end up not hanging around them anymore at one point. I think more towards the end of the year. I started to hang by myself, and I remember being at recess and I remember just kind of, yeah, being alone. I was alone for a minute. After I cut off my friends, I was alone for a minute. I did end up making 2 other nice friends, but before that, I was definitely a loner. One rumor that was spread about me in the 4th grade was that I was gay, bi, lesbian. They were all throwing it out there. Now if you want to see more of the story, kind of like piggybacking off that rumor, then you can go ahead and check out my previous story time video. So during recess, most of the time the girls would go to the monkey bars or the swings, or they would walk around and chit chat or whatever. Now me, when I was younger, I was a tomboy, you guys. I was rough. I was liking sports, and plus I was already doing track. I don't know why my phone always goes off during a video. Like, this is bad. I am so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. But like I was saying, I was a tomboy. I was really rough. I loved sports, and I think at that age, yeah, I was already running track, like the little league track over the summer track. Every time I would go outside for recess, especially after I cut off these friends, because before that I actually was just doing whatever they wanted me to do. After I cut them off, I was just doing whatever I really wanted to do with my time at recess. I was actually on the blacktop playing basketball. I loved it. I loved it so much, you know. A lot of the guys would be out there just shooting hoop, and I would be out there playing basketball with them, shooting hoop. And I guess some of the girls didn't like it. I guess they thought that I was gay for wanting to play basketball or wanting to play sports and not swing on the swings and, you know, do the monkey bars. What is this, Trinity? What is this? This is the monkey bars. Now this isn't just me being paranoid. Like, I actually heard them talk about it. Even the guys were starting to believe it, and they were just like, oh, you know, you're gay, you like girls. And of course my response is, because I speak up for myself, I was just like, no, I'm not. I like guys. No, I'm not. You're wrong. Pretty much trying to just let them know, hey, like, I'm not gay. Like, can I just play basketball? Like, what is y'all's problem? Back in grade school, of course, I wasn't wearing makeup. I didn't even do my own hair. I think there was some mornings where my dad did my hair. Like, when my mom would leave, my dad had to do our hair, and my ponytail, my ponytail was jacked up. It was loose, very loose. So I know for a fact my hair was looking rough in 4th grade, okay? But I appreciate you, Daddy. I appreciate you for trying, because there's some dads out there that don't try at all. Can I get an amen? And you know, this kept on getting brought up over and over again. And the crazy thing is, these same guys that were telling me that I was gay, or the girls that were picking on me, man, I know these girls was jealous. These girls were mad because I was no longer their friends anymore. I don't know why the guys were tripping. I just think they wanted to go along with the rest of the group that was spreading the rumor. Now, I would like to tell you guys that it didn't bother me. I was good. I continued to play basketball and ignored all of what they said. But that's not true. I actually did let it get to me a little bit, and I did stop playing basketball during recess. There were times where I would go around the swings, and the thing is, I love swings. Like, I love swings. It's the first thing I will run to. Like, to this day, I'm going straight to those swings. So I wasn't somebody that hated the swings. Like, I didn't want to swing. So I did go to the swings, and I did swing. So a few times I did just swing, and I didn't, you know, play basketball or anything like that, hang with the guys. They were fake anyways. You know, not all of the guys were picking on me, but just a select few. A few times that I was on the swings, you know, I enjoyed it, but I didn't necessarily like the crowd at the swings. Like, these chicks were just really fast. And plus, I didn't want to be around these girls, the ones that were picking on me. So I was just like, why am I even over here? So I did eventually go back to playing basketball. And surprisingly, as time went on, some of the guys actually started liking me. And I'm talking like liking me, trying to make me their girlfriend, trying to hold my hand. And I'm just like, ain't you the one that said I was gay? Ain't you the one that was picking on me? Ain't you the one that started this rumor? Ain't you the one? I was so confused because it's so crazy how things get turned around, you know? After that, the rumors did die down, but as far as the girls, like, they still hated me, man. They just didn't like me, and I could tell. And each and every time they could bother me, they did. And soon enough, I did fight my best friend. Soon enough, because I mean, how much was I really gonna take before somebody was gonna get hit? Like, for me, it was just like, look, I'm not about to be bullied and bothered too much longer with y'all. I just went off, okay? I just went off. You can't push people's buttons. Don't bully people. Don't bully people, because you may catch the wrong one. You may catch the wrong one. And by the way, because I remember I just said best friend, and some of you guys didn't see the other story time. My best friend was in this crowd of the rumors. She was spreading those rumors with them. So yeah, my ex-best friend. So the next rumor that people told about me was actually in high school. In high school, I did not talk to a lot of people. You know, I had my group of friends. I had like this small circle of friends. They were really cool. I enjoyed them. Like, they were good friends. But outside that circle of friends, people did try to spread little rumors about me. People that didn't even know me. I can't get over the fact that people want to feel like they know somebody that they haven't even spoken to. Like, people that have never even spoken to me have things to say about me. How does that happen? How does that happen? People were saying that I was stuck up, mean, and I never knew why people were saying these things. Like, for somebody to be stuck up, I would think that you would have had to approach me and I would have, like, you know, turned you away. Like, I don't have time for you. But that was never the case. Anybody that approached me, with respect, of course, I was always nice to them. You don't even know me. You haven't even talked to me. People were saying that I was a goody two-shoes. Oh, and people called me the church girl. People called me the church girl. Now, I wouldn't say that that is a bad thing, but they definitely put it in the same circle as too good, goody two-shoes, stuck up. Now, the truth is, I was a very diehard church goer. Yeah, people would just be like, oh, you know, she thinks she's so perfect. And I'm just like, do you think I'm perfect because I go to church? I go to church because I need to go to church, because I need Jesus, okay? Not only that, but my parents, there were times when my parents had to literally drag me out the bed to go to church. So there were some times where I didn't even want to go. I'm not gonna say that I was a perfect person, because I was not. That's the crazy thing about it is, if people knew my past, because if y'all already know, if you have been watching my stories at all, like, what are you doing? I used to steal, I used to fight, but I certainly didn't have the perfect life, and I was certainly not perfect at all. People were like,
oh, she's perfect. She doesn't do anything wrong. She doesn't drink. She doesn't smoke. She doesn't do anything wrong. She thinks she's perfect because she goes to church every Sunday and every Thursday night, and that means that she thinks that she's perfect than everybody else.
That's another thing. At the moment, I didn't drink, I didn't smoke, I didn't do anything, and I guess people kind of picked up on that, and it was just like, hey, like, don't come at me all because I'm not doing what you're doing. Don't think that I believe that I'm better than you all because I'm choosing not to do something. I don't know what's wrong with this world, and I'm a little bit frustrated right now. Yeah. Because this is still happening today. I know for a fact that there are people in school that are being judged all because they're not doing what everybody else is doing. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, it's so lame, so lame. And I would hope that if you're a subscriber of mine, that you do not partake in any of these things. such as bullying somebody or making somebody feel bad all because they're not doing what the majority is doing or doing what you want them to do. You can't be on my team. You can't sit with us. You can't sit with the J team if you partake in those things, because it's not cool. No. I've had my fair share of growing up and making mistakes. We all make mistakes. We're all probably going to partake in a little bit of something we should not partake in. It happens, we are humans, but it's very important for us to acknowledge what we're doing wrong and try to correct it, and definitely apologize if it's needed. That's what it was. That was the rumors about me. Oh, she thinks she's too perfect, blah, blah, blah. As I started to get to know people through the years, because you know there's 4 years of high school, and through the years I started to connect with a few other people, and they actually took the time to get to know me, and they found out, oh, you're not so bad. Oh, you're not stuck up. Oh, you're not mean. Before you place judgment on someone, make sure to at least have a conversation with them or try to get to know them. Like if you're sitting back and you're staring at somebody and you're curious about them and you're just like, I don't know about her, then go up to her, like go up to him and say, hey, I'm so-and-so, and see if the vibe is right. If it's not, then hey, then it's not. Either way, if you go ahead and try to get to know them, you won't be the person judging, okay? Like at least you can kind of feel the person out by yourself. You cannot just observe somebody from afar and think that you know who they are. Okay, because I make a whole lot of face expressions. We all got that rest face that look like we want to kill somebody. I actually had, I actually had moments in high school where I would just be walking down the hall and people just be like, dang, you about to kill somebody today? And I'm just like, no, I'm just trying to go to class, you know. As far as college, I mean, like I said, college is so spaced out. You know, you really don't even have to see people every day. So I'm sure somebody said something. I'm sure. Oh yeah, I have something. I have something. So these girls, okay, these girls, it was a group of girls and they did not like me, and long story short, it was over a guy. These chicks really tried to come for me to the point that I was really about to lay hands on somebody in college, like off campus, about to lay hands, apartment complex. It was about to get rowdy. It was about to get rowdy. And these girls had no reason, I promise you, man, no. They had no reason not to like me. And you know how I know? The first time I even saw them, I said hey, and they said hey back, and that was it. And after that, it was just jealousy because I guess I was getting closer to a guy that they liked or something. I don't know. I don't know how a group of girls can like one guy, but they were kind of sleeping with the same guys at the moment. Let me stop. I don't know how that works, but I think it was one girl out of the group that did like the guy, and then of course the friends just wanted to be in full support of it. I tell you, these girls were so petty. Like I couldn't, you guys, like, have you ever taken a moment to just be like, you know what? There's something wrong here. That's how I felt about these girls. That's how I felt about them, because I was just like, y'all are going so hard. Like these chicks were going so hard, trying to really get under my skin. And like I said before, I wish I could say they didn't, but they did. They did. Eventually they didn't, but from the beginning they did, because I could not understand why they were going so hard. Like, it's as if these girls didn't have nothing else to do. Like, they woke up thinking about me. They went to sleep thinking about me. While they were eating their food, they were thinking about me. While they were at the club, they were probably thinking about me. While they were in class, they were probably thinking about me. And I know when they saw me, they were absolutely thinking about me. I had to be on these girls' mind 24/7 because they were gunning for me. I'm talking like social media tried it. I'm talking like in the hallway tried it. There was this one time where I was walking down the hall with my friend, and I saw the girl, one of the girls that didn't like me, and I didn't pay her no mind. I just, you know, went ahead and identified her, you know, and I was walking down the hallway, and I turned the corner and I hear this loud laugh, and I know for a fact that it's this chick, and I'm just like, bruh, like, really? I know that that laugh was for me. Like, I just knew it was, because it's funny though, when you don't see me no more, you want to make noise, but when you see me, you ain't talking. laughing. Ain't that funny? Ain't that funny? It's so funny. And then one of the other girls, she was in my class, and oh man, when I walked through that door and saw her, I was just like, Lord help me. I did make it through that class, and I didn't even pay her no mind. I wasn't even bothered. I was good. I was really good. And I had one of my closest friends in that class with me, and I already filled her in like, hey girl, just let you know, there go the hater. So I let my friend know that there was a hater among us. And surprisingly, she actually asked me a question about like an assignment, and I answered it with no attitude or nothing, because you know what, I show my haters love. At least I try. At least I try to show them love. And I wasn't going to give her no sass. I wasn't gonna give her no attitude. She asked me a question, I knew the answer to it, so I gave her the answer. Because nowadays you really gotta kill people with kindness. That's really a good weapon. Like, people really think that ain't popping now, but it's popping. And you know what? This chick was actually in 2 of my classes, like 2, and I was just like, man, Lord, you tested me. You tested me. So that's the only rumor that I could think that was up in my face. So yeah, anything else that was said, I mean, if it didn't come by me, then I don't know about it. Then it doesn't exist. And if it's a rumor, then it really doesn't exist. Because in college, my friend circle was really small, so anybody's thoughts or opinions outside of that circle really didn't and doesn't and never did matter. So that is it. I hope this video is not too long. I really feel like my videos get longer and longer, but I hope you guys do not mind. I really do hope that this video helped someone. I know people like my brother, today is his first day of school, and I know that there are a lot of people going back to school. I know that it can be really tough. But I just wanted to share with you guys my experiences, and I'm just saying, hey, it happened to me and I'm good. I turned out great, right? If I could do it, you can do it. Just stay strong, take a breather, and don't let anybody see you sweat. Whatever you do, don't let anybody see you sweat. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, if it did help you out, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.